Look, insurance sucks. I'll just make it suck less. I'm a health insurance hustler. Bradley Hannon's the name.
By the time you're seeing this video, we are officially in the open enrollment period for under 65 health. This is the time to apply everything that we've gone over, everything that this channel has to offer, everything that the Facebook group, Health Insurance Hustlers. If you're not a member of the Facebook group, Health Insurance Hustlers, get in there. This is the time to put all of the knowledge to work, right? We've spent the last 4 weeks speaking with 8 of some of the top killers in this industry, right? We're gonna spend the next 8 weeks applying that knowledge, applying the things that we learned. You have all of the tools and all of the resources to win and succeed. You have the training, right? You have the desire, you're here, right? Obviously, you wanna do it. You're here, you've got the desire. You've got the leads, or you've got the ways to generate the leads. Check out some of the videos we've done on generating free leads. Check out the previous, last week we did with Tyler McCloskey, but before that was Emily Trevino. We've had so many people that are teaching grassroots marketing, right? Go buy Rebecca Davis's book, right? 101 grassroots marketing tips, if you will. You have the product knowledge, right? And if you don't, you can get it. Right? If you have, I'm sure you have a team, I'm sure you have a leader, I'm sure you have a mentor, someone that's helping you. If you don't, you have one right here, reach out. I'm always here, right? It might be a little bit more difficult during open enrollment, but the point is that by this time, right, you have everything you need. Or if you're just starting, you still have everything that you need at your fingertips, and it's time to go to work. Right? The reason why I share all this story, or the reason why I share all these stories is because if I didn't do that, if this didn't happen to me, 5-6 years ago now, I guess six years ago, my November was crap, right? I went into open enrollment with this massive expectation. So one of the things that I want to share with you guys is that this time is no different than the rest of the times of the year, although there's just a little bit more attention on the subject. There's a few more people shopping for health insurance, but generally speaking, you can have some of your best weeks outside of open enrollment, right? The difference is there may be a larger market to go after, right? There may be more media attention. You may hear radio commercials, see TV ads, those types of things, right? But it's all up here. So manage that expectation and know that this isn't going to work unless you do, right? It doesn't matter that this is the best time of year. Your phone doesn't necessarily ring off the hook unless you're, paying for live transfers, right? And paying a good fortune for them, right? So my point is that you have all of the resources, everything you need. Let's go get it. If I hadn't done this in December of 2016, right, I don't know that I would be here today. What happened in November was it didn't meet my expectation, right? I might have made $10,000, $15,000 in that month of November, and it certainly wasn't where I expected to be. The following month, December, right, closing out that month strong, I made $30,000 in 1 month. Before that, the most money I'd ever made in my life was less than $30,000 in a full calendar year. Something happens up here, right? When you do something that you didn't think was possible, okay? Getting in front of this camera, YouTube channel, all of this stuff that I do, at one point or another, it didn't feel like it was real. It didn't feel like it was something that I was going to be able to do. It didn't feel like something that I was supposed to be doing even sometimes, right? But you do it anyways. You're going to have days where you wake up and yesterday burnt you out. You talked to so many people, you enrolled so many people, hopefully. Whatever the case is, you made so many phone calls, you got yelled at, whatever it is from yesterday or maybe from this morning, holding you back from wanting to do or from doing the things you know you need to do, right? It's gonna happen. You're gonna wake up on certain days and they're gonna be harder than others. But my charge to all insurance agents out there, especially those serving this under 65 individual space, is to go after this open enrollment period with everything you have. From November 1st to January 15th, from November 1st to December 31st, whatever it looks like to you, build in the family time. I'll tell you my schedule, actually I have it right here. I can tell you my schedule. It's a little different this year than many years, right? It's not just straight from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m., right? It's not just work around the clock, right? My wife sacrificed. No, my wife would gladly sacrifice, but I won't sacrifice the time away from my children, right? And so I will be home. I will be picking my son up from school. I will be spending time at home and then going back to work when he goes to sleep. So my schedule is roughly 9 a.m., not 9:30, right? Because, well, 9 a.m. because I drop him off for school at 8:30. Okay, I'm working until about 3:30. I'm gonna go pick him up from school. I'll be back to work at about between 6 and 7, all the way up till 9 o'clock, right? Those are the windows of times that I will have appointments with either new business or my existing clients that are renewing their plans and things like that. But it's a luxury. It's a luxury to be able to choose that, right? I don't have to work this open enrollment if I didn't want to because of the work that I put in the past. So I don't know where you're at, and I don't know, at what level you want to be at. Maybe you're happy where you're at, right? Make sure that you're still putting in the work. Don't rest on your laurels and then fall behind. Right? This is a time to make hay. This is one of the best markets that I've seen, both within the ACA and the private side of things. So my charge is to go after this open enrollment with everything that you have, because when you're going to look up in 6 weeks, you're going to look up in 8 weeks, and you're not going to recognize where you're at, right? And I hope that holds true for you. I hope that rings true for you. I want to help however I can. If there's something that maybe you're struggling with, if there's something that you want to see on the channel, we'll still be pushing content out, all open enrollment. We'll still be doing recap videos of the previous weeks. We're still going to be talking about the sales, the wins, the losses, what we're seeing in the marketplace, what we're seeing from consumers. We're going to still talk about these things over the next couple months. You're still going to find content here every Tuesday and Thursday at the very least, right? And so plug in, stay plugged in. If you need to get recharged, check out a couple of videos, give me a call. My contact information is always attached. You can reach out if you have any questions, but make this the best 8 weeks, 6 weeks, 7 weeks, however many weeks you're really going after it, right? I can totally understand those individuals that say, hey, December 31st is where open enrollment ends for me. That's fine. It does go till January 15th, so you can do 10 weeks, right? So make this the best 10 weeks of your life, work your freaking face off, and do it for the right reasons, and you're gonna look back and not recognize where you're at. Let's get after it.